Hey guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is the very standard jazz standard, Misty. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. Also join the HPCrazy Guitar Community to download this awesome backing track, which I play piano. I used to be a bar piano player in my early career. And I'm playing a lot of the stuff, so I know how to play that stuff. Okay, so for those who don't know Misty, quick heads up. And so on. I'm going to show you the theme. I'm going to show you the chords which work together with the melody. So the top note of the chord is the melody note, which is in position at the specific point of the song, which is really important because as a rhythm guitar player, you should not play above the melody. Also going to give a little bit of improvisation tips at the end, but you know, check it out in the real book. This baby is quite complicated, and there are many ways leading to the qualm of jazz guitar improvisation. But I'm gonna give some short tips about improvisation for those who are not so much into jazz improvisation, and I'm gonna make a specific tutorial just about the improvisation because, as I said, it's really jazz improvisation when it comes to real jazz standards is not like easy going, you know. It's because there are many ways you can handle a tune. So, but at the end, I'm going to show an easy way to just start to get into the improvisation. Okay, let's get started. Okay, guys, the tune is in the key of E flat, basically, not always. And I wrote down a version for you which works in the position of E flat major in this position here. We have to go up here because the tune also will go up here, okay? Even here. So this is the grid where we are working out the melody, but not only, but that's the main grid. Also for the improvisation then. So we start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So we start at 6 frets, 8 fret, 1, 2, 3, and then here 4 and then we move up. So this is basically this. You can also, and when you come back down here from 5, 6, 8, 6, 8, 8. You can make a lettering because it's basically playing an E flat chord as an arpeggio. You can make a lettering effect if you want, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3. You can do 3. Now this comes. And this here, it's basically an A flat major arpeggio played as a run, so you can go into the chord to make this lettering effect. And it's 1, 2, 3. It's triple, so trips are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then we're moving down here. So 1, 2, and then the second and third triplet. 1, 2, 1. And now we have quarter triplet. You can also switch to octaves here if you want. That's also cool. So or here on the G. So I'm gonna play the whole thing now for you. Or you can spare out the octave here, okay? And then the whole thing is repeated once again. Yo, I think I made a slight mistake. I mean, this is the original notation here. But I mean, if you play in an orchestra and everybody's going along with the melody and the chords and stuff like that, then of course you have to play the original writing. But if you're playing the theme as a soloist, then you have slight possibilities of variation. I'm gonna play the theme first time. We have A. We play the A section twice. First I'm gonna play the original as written, and then I'm gonna therefore I need my glasses to be sure that I'm gonna play it exactly the way it's written. And then second section, I'm gonna make slight variations. That's also first tip for the improvisation, to just make slight variations on the theme. And now comes the one with slight variations, okay? Okay, see? Slight variations on the same theme. Now the B section, it's a little bit more complicated. B section starts with a quarter triplet run. This one here, 4, 6 is 1. If you don't know how to play quarter triplets, if you play triplets, 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So this is 1, 2, 3. These are triplets, and quarter triplets are put together always two triplets. So you play quarter triplets to play the first, the third, and the second of the second triplet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. See, these are quarter triplets. Try to count and hit the first, the third, and the second. Then you have perfect quarter triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These are quarter triplets. Perfect ones. Okay? So, but as the first one is not played, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we have this melody here. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. Here again, quarter triplets. 1 and 2 and 3. So if you play Misty, you better know how to play quarter triplets because there are many of them here. I'm gonna play it again. 1, so 1 from house number 2 to the B section. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. And now comes again the upper arm is a little bit different. I wasn't quite sure, but it's like this. Then it moves up here, and there could be a question, why playing this on one string? Because it sounds more sweet. If you play single note line, you can make it sound more sweet, or if you play in octaves, I'm gonna play both versions for you. So first the single note. Again, I will slide up here in the 13th, quarter triplet again, 13, 10, 13, and here, and then comes a last A section, and then the theme is finished. Okay, I'm gonna play it now first as single note, and then as octaves. 2, 3, 4. And now we go back to A section. Okay, this was with single note, and now with octaves. That one I didn't practice. Hopefully I make it correctly. 2, 3, 4. And back to the last. And then comes 1A. I'm gonna play the whole thing now. First, I play the melody exactly as it's played. Second variation, then go to the B section with octaves, and last A, I'm gonna play the melody already a little bit improvised. Okay. And that's the way you can do that, kind of leading to the improvisation, but it also is a way to play on the last A section to play the melody exactly as written. So, therefore I need my glasses because I don't know this stuff by heart. Now variation. Yo, so that was the theme. Now let's check out the chords which come along with the theme. First chord is E flat. So first chord is this one here, E flat major 7, 6, 5, 7. Why this one? Because this is the long note in the melody. See? And then you play a B flat. Then you can also join the melody with the chord. So B flat minor here, 6, 6, 6, and middle finger also A string damped. And then to E flat 13, you just do this here, 6, 5, 6, 6. And then you also can join the melody. See? And then we go to A flat major 7. 4th fret, 5th, A string, not played. And then you can play the melody with the chord as a lettering. See, it's very nice. A flat major, then A flat minor 9. Same thing as before. Same thing as before, just now on A flat and D flat 7 or 9 or 13. Then comes E flat major 7. I would choose this one here because this is the top note of the melody here. 6, 5, 3, 3, 3. To C minor 7. You can also play the melody with these chords. See? F minor 7 here, 3rd, 4, 4, 5, and also the melody is included. And now comes a really hard one. You can play it like this, or an easier version. This is the B flat 9. We play with the thumb in the 6th, index here in the 6th, ring in the 5th, and index is in the 3rd. And then you just move up, and now the pinky. Or if that's too complicated, you just make without the thumb, then you make... but of course it's nicer like this, but it's quite a stretching chord. And then to G minor 7 to C7, and to F minus 9, 8, 6, 8, 8, to B13, bar in the 6th, here we are on the 7th, and ring finger in the 8th. So we're gonna play the chords with the backing track. In this case, it of course doesn't match with the piano because the piano is playing something else. Only do this when you play, you're the guy making the chords, okay? If a piano makes chords, you play different chords. As I said, the jazz is really a complex genre. You cannot make one lesson about one standard. You just make a version of well, the melody is the melody. There's nothing to say about that. But even there are many ways to play it. On the chords is only like, you know. See, as a solo version or with bass and drum, this would work, but not with the piano, which is doing something else. Okay, house 2 is there we have a E flat 6. That will be this one here, 6, 5, 5, 4. Then comes this unisono part. Everybody's doing that together. And then we have B flat minor 7. That will be Barry in the 6th and Pinky here in the 9th. And then we take this one, E flat 9, and if you can put the Pinky up here in the 5, 6, 6, and Pinky in the 9th. Okay. Then to A flat major 7 like this, 6th fret, 6, 6, 6. Or, I love this one here, like this here, 4, 6, 5, and Barry here in the 8th. It's a really nice chord. Then comes unisono part again. Then we have A minor 11. Then to G7, D7, and then this. We make this. We follow the melody like this. Wait. No. Like this. Here. 10, 11, 11, 13. Move down 3 frets. 2 frets. And then again, as before, G minor 7 to C7 to F minor 9 to B13. So let's do the B section. Yo, these were the chords. I know they're not really easy, so this is more for advanced players. I've wrote the chords down in the tabs. Also the melody, which I showed before, they're available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy for premium members. Also the backing track, if you want to make sure you grab everything correctly. But since these are advanced chords, I don't really spend time explaining every finger everywhere. As I said, jazz is really a different, really hard genre to teach in general, because depending on your knowledge of music theory and your abilities on the fretboard, you can make things this way or the other way. And, good. So these were now the chords. Now a short, brief idea how you can improvise over this. Basically, we are in E flat major, so you can play just the major scale of E flat, but it really already the second bar is B minor 7 E7, so there we already, it's a 2 5 to 4. And there we already quitting this a little bit, but you can move around a little bit bluesy. In the A section, you can do it bluesy. I'm going to show you how. It works. You can play like major pentatonics, play a little bit here the blue note as the major pentatonics or major scale, and play with the blue note, or if you highlight the bluesy play. You can also... That also works, I'll show you. Wait, let's go back to the beginning. See, that really works in combination with the melody. Now the B section, that's a little bit tougher. The best you can do is play around the melody. If you have no clue what you want to do there, I'll show you how. Let me go to the part where the B section. See, this way you can avoid to really go on the chords. I mean, you can, of course, but if you don't have the knowledge, it's quite complicated. Then you just noodle a little bit around the melody, and then when the next A section comes back, you can really work out with playing a little bit bluesy, and you're gonna sound cool, and people will love it. It's always cool to play bluesy in jazz. I mean, of course you can, or you do the Wes Montgomery thing with the octaves, but just, you know, simple lines. And that's really cool and way enough. Alright guys, this was Misty. Who is the composer? I cannot read it. Oh, Erroll Garner. Of course, I'm so stupid. Yeah, Erroll Garner. There's not much more to say. As I said, teaching jazz in general is basically not possible because depending on your knowledge of theory, some things can be boring, others not, or too hard or stuff like that. And if you're going really to advanced stuff, you can reharmonize the whole thing and play completely different. And this is also possible. So I just focus here showing you the melody exactly as it's played. With variations, chords which follow the melody makes totally sense, and a really simple improvisation where you can really work around with basically no theoretical knowledge at all. Well, you need to know the major scale, of course, and the blue note. Well, I mean, some knowledge is needed to play jazz. You cannot play jazz without any knowledge. Yeah, good. One more to say, if you want to download the awesome backing track where I play piano and bass too, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Also the tabs are there. Join there with a free member account. If you have any questions about this, ask there. I can give you more answers about that there. And if you want to download the stuff, you need a premium membership. It's really worth it because there's a lot of stuff there in the jazz section. You will find, check it out. The jazz section is quite full of really useful stuff there. And there I can give you more detailed answers to your questions. Good. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye for today. See you guys.